Hey guys, this is Chris from fliphousesparttime.com. I am just parked outside of a house that we're wholesaling, and my investor just texted me and said he's running about 10 minutes late, and have had something on my mind and just thought I would shoot a quick video. Forgive me for my voice. I do have a little bit of a cold or a flu or something like that, but I see a lot of questions posted around on Facebook groups and stuff about negotiating and whatnot, and I know there's a lot of opinions out there, but over the years I've been doing this full-time for quite a while, full-time but with part-time hours. We've had a really good conversion rate on appointments and even getting a lot of deals over the phone, and I really just attribute that to being able to build rapport and relationship with homeowners, building that trust factor that really puts us ahead of competition. And we are oftentimes not at all the highest offer. I'm in a market, really like a $200,000 market, where a lot of the flips that we pick up they may range from 70 grand to 150, and it's really common. It is very common for, sorry, I'm getting messages, try to swipe them away. It's very common for the seller to call me and say, hey, we got all the offers we want in, and we have several that are 5, 10, 15 grand above yours, but to tell you the truth, we just really liked you and we feel like you're trustworthy. We really like dealing with your assistant. We just felt like you were really honest and open, and we want to go with your offer. So that's probably like a 7 out of 10 circumstance for us, which is crazy. I think it's really crazy. I really feel honored and blessed in that. And it's not just building rapport and relationship with us isn't a tactic. It's because we really want to build relationship with people, and we really take a win-win approach with people, and we tell them, hey, we might not be the highest offer, but really what we try to do is we try to make a win-win situation, and we want you to know that even if we make you an offer and you don't accept it, it's no problem. So we always go into whether a phone conversation or really an appointment, and we try to kind of calm the situation down, let the seller know, hey, we don't believe in pressure sales. We're going to try to put our best foot forward, but at the end of the day, if the offer doesn't work for you, then it's no hard feelings, because we're not going to push you into anything. And I say things like that, and people are like, man, I really appreciate that. And one of the biggest things that I do is I don't put deadlines on offers, and I tell sellers that too. And I'm not really one to bring up competition, but I've started to, because I've noticed that there's a trend where people will be on an appointment or even over the phone, and they present an offer and say it's noon, and that investor or wholesaler may give the offer, and what they do is they try to create a scarcity mentality by saying, hey, if you don't answer us by 5 p.m. today, or if you don't sign the contract right now, we're going to pull our offer. And what it does is it creates a fear within the seller. And so I don't take fear-based sales. I do rapport and relationship and trust-based sales. And so when I'm on the appointment and I leave an offer, make an offer, I tell people, hey, other people will come through, and they may try to give you a deadline and push you into signing, but I don't want to do that. This is your home. If you want to take a couple days, couple weeks, even a month or two to think about it, I want you to be able to choose what's best for yourself and your family, because I know this is a big decision, and I don't ever want to push you into anything, because I'm here to help people and to be a resource. And I'm telling you, when we're up against 5, 10, 15 other investors, wholesalers, honestly, more times than not, the offer comes back, and the sellers call us and they say, hey, you were totally right. So-and-so came through after you, and they'll mention people that I know, and they say, hey, they wanted me to sign right there, and they were pushing for me to sign right there, and they're really aggressive. And when he left the offer and said that we have to give them a response by 6 p.m. today, or they're going to pull it. And the seller will start laughing, because they're like, Chris, you called it. This is what they're doing. And I'm like, and I laugh too. And I'm like, man, like, how disrespectful are these people that they just want to push you into what they want so they can make money, when really, our goal is really just to help you. And if you don't want to take our offer because it's not enough, or you don't think it's your best fit, I'm not going to get upset about that. I want you to be comfortable. I want you to win according to what you feel is best for you. And so number one, like, it's good, like, that's just good practice of being a good human, is just being nice, wanting to see people win in whatever way they need to win. Even sometimes telling people, I don't think you should take my offer because I feel like you can get a lot more if maybe you list it with an agent, or maybe there are other investors who would pay more. And when you're open and you're honest and you're transparent and you truly take a stance that you're there to help somebody, it shows and it builds that trust. And honestly, trust and relationship will outwork grit 100% of the time. And you can kind of take that aggressive, borderline Grant Cardone approach. I love Grant for some things, but in sales I don't, because it's kind of that almost like pushy used car salesman type of thing, where just sign the contract. And if you're pushing like that, but you're going against someone like myself or some other competition who's really relationship based, you're gonna lose. I mean, you're gonna get some deals. You're gonna kind of push somebody into signing, and you might get some good deals, but you're not gonna get what you could get if you start with relationship and you start with trust. And really, that even starts with the first conversation. That starts with your mailers, how you approach your mailers, how you approach your advertisements, setting yourself apart, really advertising yourself as a trusted buyer, even like a family-based company. It's about time my investor should be rolling up, so I'm just looking for him. But yeah, honestly, number one approach in sales is building trust, building rapport with sellers. There's a lot of great videos out there on how to do that, that go more in depth than just a little quick 6-minute video. But if you have any questions about building rapport, honestly, as an introvert who knows how to ask leading questions, who knows how to ask questions 10% of the time and shut up 90% of the time and allow the other person to speak, I feel like we've really narrowed down how to build rapport and trust with people. So if you have any questions about how to do that, please, you can shoot me an email. This will be up on YouTube, so you can ask questions on YouTube, and I will try to answer questions when I can. But anyways, this is Chris from Flip Houses Part-Time, and I just really hope that you go out and you take action and you be successful, and you realize that this business is not just about making money, but you have the opportunity to change lives, to really change people's legacies and their family trees by helping people who are in tough situations, whether they're losing their home in foreclosure, they've inherited a home that has squatters or something like that. There are people who are going through some really hard times. And if you're in real estate, even if you're a newbie or an expert, you have the tools and the knowledge at your fingertips to really go in and change lives, and really to change neighborhoods, because what we do with a fixer-upper has a ripple effect through the neighborhood as well. So kind of going off on a tangent now, but anyways, to your success. Drop any questions, please subscribe. I want to do some more videos like this as well, and hope you guys have a great day. Thank you.